This is the Dollemore Daily, and I'm Jesse Dollemore. With all the talk from Republicans about the rule of law, about weaponizing government, all of these false principles that they say they adhere to, we're witnessing right now a concerted effort to obstruct justice by Congress and interfere with the rightful investigation into Donald Trump's many, many crimes, up to and including attempting to end democracy in the United States of America. And Matt Gaetz, shocker that it's Matt Gaetz, seems to be a leading contender to be tip of the spear in this effort. Back in June, he posted on his little congressional website an article from a local paper. And in it, I'll just read it and then we'll go through. I'm going to play a clip of him where he's outlining the conspiracy underfoot to obstruct justice in this case. Here's what he put on his website. June 15th, 2023. Representative Matt Gaetz is demanding access to all records pertaining to the Office of Special Counsel Jack Smith, accusing the Justice Department official of unfairly targeting former President Donald Trump by exerting partisan influence. It's rich, right? A little rich. The pot calling the kettle black. Exerting partisan influence rattles on Matt Gaetz, the 12-head haircut. In a letter sent to Attorney General Merrick Garland on Wednesday, Gaetz requested the DOJ preserve and produce all records from Smith's office, calling his work highly irregular and of extraordinary public concern. The letter offered a deadline of July 7th, although it remains unclear whether Gaetz would pursue punitive measures if the request is not fulfilled. So what exactly, we're going to get to the clip here, the video clip, but what exactly is Matt Gaetz seeking as far as all papers are concerned? Is he talking about witness? Is he talking about grand jury testimony? Everything? Because much of that is out of the reach of Congress because grand jury proceedings are secret. Congress does not have a right to grand jury proceedings. This seems to me to be an effort to get inside the prosecution's case, to see exactly what they have, which witnesses have testified, so Matt Gaetz can do what he did with Michael Cohen when he testified before Congress, and witness tamper, to interfere in the investigation. That seems to be his special talent. I mean, it's two-pronged. It's Trump ass-kissing, and by virtue of Trump ass-kissing, it's interfering with investigations that are looking into Donald Trump's serial criminality. Now, he went on Newsmax, of course, with the sexual abuser, alleged sexual abuser of women, and dick pic sender extraordinaire, Eric Bolling. If you ever tweet to Eric Bolling about the fact that he sends dick pics, he will block you on Twitter. Rest assured. Trust me from personal experience. Matt Gaetz and the glorious Eric Bolling were talking about this, and this is where Matt Gaetz outlined the conspiracy to obstruct justice.
Carl, I want to discuss that. First, House Republicans should immediately demand that Jack Smith present himself for a transcribed interview before the Judiciary Committee in the next 15 days. If he does not do that, we should send a subpoena. If he ignores the subpoena, we should hold him in criminal contempt of the Congress so that he is the first prosecutor in American history to be prosecuting a case while himself under criminal contempt. And if Merrick Garland doesn't enforce that criminal contempt, then we ought to impeach Merrick Garland. And by the way, while we're doing all of that to showcase how political and indeed dirty this has all become, we can utilize congressional immunities to immunize President Trump. 18 USC 6002 subpart 3 gives any committee or subcommittee of the Congress the ability to subpoena a witness, bring them in, and functionally immunize them. And if we are not going to stand up for Congress's equities when it comes to election interference, when it comes to misuse of the DOJ, this is all an effort to try to distract us from the very real crimes committed by Hunter and Joe Biden.
So you probably noticed, I just noticed, that's not Eric Bolling, that's somebody named Carl Higbie, I think is his name, former Trump appointee to some position, vile racist, has said horrible, horrible things about Muslims and other groups, of course, working for Newsmax. Everything I said about Eric Bolling, it stands. So Matt Gaetz intends to immunize Donald Trump from prosecution using congressional powers. Let me tell you, that's not going to work. It is but flourish. It is but bluster from Matt Gaetz, which is really all Matt Gaetz has. I mean, other than a forehead that you could project a movie onto, that's all he's got. It's love for the aroma of Donald Trump's butthole and obstruction of justice. That really sums up Matt Gaetz. And, millions of dollars from his rich daddy also. So, it's three-pronged. Anyway, what do you think? It seems that Republicans will stop at nothing. They are going to throw themselves under the bus for Donald Trump, which is an amazing proposition to me, that they are sullying their never good names before the American public, and people are starting to wake up and see exactly what's happening here. The writing is on the wall, and they have written that very writing on the wall for Americans to read. What do you think? I'd love to know. You can call, leave me a brief voicemail, 714-576-4054. Of course, you can email me daily@dollemore.com. You can also leave a comment below. Helps to juice up. I don't know how to say it, but the algorithm favors videos that have a lot of interaction. So that's why YouTubers say to like and comment, subscribe to the channel. All of that goes a long way for YouTube to recommend this channel and my videos to new prospective listeners and subscribers. That's a great way to support. Another way, if you have throwaway money, not if you're on a fixed income. If you're on a fixed income and you have to budget in support for this channel or any other, do not do that. But if it is dispensable money you can do without, please consider donating to support and produce this show. $2 a month. Click the join button below. Become a channel member. Hit the super thanks button or go over to patreon.com/IDoubtIt podcast. Anyway, follow me on social media. I'm at Dollemore just about everywhere. Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, Threads, Facebook, everywhere. At Dollemore. Be less like Matt Gaetz. Be more like yourself. Be genuine. Take care of one another.